Welcome back, everybody, to Motorsport Manager. Time to get 2023 season underway and see what we can get done here. The first thing I want to do is just take a review of where we're at. Toyota has the best drivers. Toyota has the best car. The pit crew is still Jackie Chan in first and Toyota near the bottom. But I do think that the competitiveness of the drivers near the top is fairly good, and you can see Rebellion taking Lauderer from Jackie Chan, move them into second there, and Rebellion's car is third. So we could potentially have like a four-way competition. If I guessed on how this year is going to turn out, it would be us first, Toyota second. Definitely Toyota thinks going to be the top rival. Jackie Chan third, Rebellion fourth. But we'll see how all of that works out. Definitely think that we should be able to take this season. So, sponsors. And Canon here, 14 races, over 17 million. Much better deal than the others, and we get a 4-star sponsor. Obviously, that's a huge amount of money, and now we're looking good there. This is not as lucrative of a sponsor spot. But having said that, this is 220K a race. This isn't nearly that much. I think this is the best deal, and particularly since we got the upfront payment in the other one, let's take that. Okay, so that sets our sponsors. Now let's see where they think we are now. Okay, now we got the best sponsors, along with the best staff, so that's a nice position to be in. Our finances, so we're going to lose about 800K a race, but with that much money we should be okay. Let's look at the HQ, because the one thing I'm concerned about, where is it at? Not telemetry. Forecasting center. With that much money, I think we can afford this. And let's see what the cost would be. Another 60K a race. Okay. Yeah, because this way, later on in the year, what we'll be able to do is, get the weather sooner. And being able to do that is really going to help in some of our planning for the race. I definitely don't want to spend anything else here. And I wasn't planning on spending anything initially, but getting that nice sponsor lump sum payment, that sort of shifted my thinking on that. Okay, so Ardennes. Engine and nose, and I want to take a little bit of a look at the calendar. Beijing is the last race. We may not even get to it if we can clinch before then. Engine, suspension. Don't need the gearbox until the third race, and that's what we're weakest on. And then third and fourth race. Yeah, so I like the idea of going gearbox here with the design parts, but engine and the nose are the key for this track. Of course, you can't boost the performance on the engine. So we'll go like this. Boost reliability as much as possible, and then I may, adjust this a little bit. I want to bring some of these lower numbers up as well, but the main thing is getting these up. And learning from what we did last year for endurance, we definitely want to eventually max out everything at 100%, but getting it up into that 80 to 90% range, key first of all. I want to get 90% for the crucials, and then start bringing up the others to 80, and then, just escalate in that manner. Okay, new parts. So I looked at some of these ahead of time. There aren't any terrible ones like we had last year with the gearbox, thankfully. And just like my reasoning on this, of course, is we're competitive on everything else except for this. And Toyota's quite a bit ahead of us. One of my goals for the year is to catch Toyota and have the #1 car. And if we do that, I think we're home free. Okay, so we can grab this right away. And I want to do like 3 parts for each of the 4 things that we can design. So three components in each part. I think we're going to have time for at least that, and we can go back and get more if we need to. Okay, so there's that, and then pit crew is our final thing. And we've got lots of sort of spare, decent tire people. Let's see. Our rear jack, I think I want to switch you out because you've got better stamina. Bryson here is at 93 and Odin only at 79, so I want to keep that how it is. We don't really have any improvements here. Szymanski and Labatz are our best two tire refueling people, and then a 19 and 20 here is very strong on those two positions. And so we've got a couple 20s here in the backup area. I'm not sure if we want all of these people. These two are sort of backups, backup. I think I'm going to hang on to them all. But then do we want anybody else? I'm not sure we do, although 19 on the rear jack with strong stamina there. But we've got 20s, so I don't think we need that. I definitely want to keep you in the list, maybe keep you two in the list, and then get rid of the others. Yeah, 18 with low stamina, I'm not too interested in that. Well, it wouldn't hurt. I'll keep you around, and then get rid of there. Okay. Okay, so we've just started designing our second gearbox. We've got Ardennes here. Toyota's the best on the nose, and that's going to be the key part. We're decent around the medium speed corners. Let's move down suspension. That would be nice. That's the new part for the year, of course. Toyota driver Lando Norris feeling great about Ardennes, and so does Fabio Torino favoring them, so we could be up against it there. And of course that was our new gearbox that we just finished. Still working up these. I think we just keep proceeding to the race. There we go. Of course, making a little bit of progress on the HQ, but a long way to go in that department. I also did want to take a look at our drivers. I reset them a bit. And what I want is the top two feedback people on different teams. Right now that's Mueller and Briscoe. So I need to switch Briscoe with somebody. I'd like to sort of even things out as much as I can. Get Negrao or Castelli over here. I think I'm going to switch you with Negrao. And then we've got a relatively even balance of the stamina. This team's got a little bit more stamina, though, but they also don't have quite the skill. I'm sort of going to ride with that, I think, as it is. I think this is fairly close to even. And our usual sponsor. So Ardennes is looking to have rainy qualifying, but otherwise be clear. It's definitely going to be softs or supers for this. I'll go with softs first and then upgrade to supers if we are able. And our prediction? 4th and 5th. Huh. Castelli doesn't like the car, but everybody else does. And I was hoping to be a little bit higher than 4th or 5th here, but it's the beginning of the year, and reliability is going to be the key thing for it. Okay, so we did quite bad in qualifying, but that was mostly due to an error on my part. It was rainy for most of it, and then it dried out late, and I didn't get out in time to do a dry lap. So that's why we ended up down here. I think we'll still be okay for the race, but we'll see. It's interesting to see the leaderboard, though. Again, the weather probably got something to do with it. Jackie Chan and Toyota not up near the top. So let's see how this goes. And this is amusing. We've got, fans of Alpine Matmut. Oh, we're wasting so much money on Van Hoor, blah, blah, blah. Disappointed in qualifying. Okay. And then, bang here. Just watched them put on a good show in qualifying. Hope they can steal a win. Yeah, were you watching the same thing we were? We finished last. Anyway. Good weather for the race. Let's double check that. Looking solid. Of course, we don't have our upgrade there and won't for a while. Okay. We did go with super softs. Looks like they're going to have enough distance, but not a huge amount of it to spare. So it's a little bit close, but we should be fine on that. Setups are just fine. Oh, let's definitely go with Mueller here, running a 10. And then we're going to drop this down to 27 laps. Could probably get by with about 25, but I want to be on the careful side, if anything, here. It's almost 2 minutes per lap on this track. I don't want Castelli starting out the race because she's the one I want to be in the car the least. You know what? Let's start out with Mr. Briscoe. Let's get the new guy out there right away. Going to need some good performance from him if we're going to meet our goals. And yeah, 99% here as well. And I really want to keep an eye on the fact that it's the first race of the year. Not having to repair is going to be key. And there we are. Oh, not that far at the bottom. That's right, we're in the middle because we're at the end of the first group. And Briscoe, oh, you're down to 3 for the race. Yay. From a 6. Mueller down from a 10 to an 8. That's still pretty good. I feel pretty good about that choice, but I would have definitely chosen Ludwig if I knew Briscoe was going to drop that far. Okay. So everybody going on super softs, everybody with the same idea that we did, at least at the beginning. And away we go. Well, Briscoe fading to the back right away. And then back up. To 9th, Montero, a drive-through penalty. I don't think they're in the lower group. And Mueller locking up. I do not need you locking up the tires, given where we're at on the fact that tires are they should have enough distance, but not by a huge amount. Temperature, the tires are holding pretty steady. And we're swapping back and forth the last 2 spots. Now Mueller up to 10th. He's only 6.9, 6.8. Briscoe at 3.7. Now Mueller is moving up through the field. But I'm not super happy with the start here. Especially with Briscoe at the back, and well, it's up to 3.9 now. At least he's gradually improving. If he can keep that up, there we go. Picked up a spot. But I think the lead cars are still accelerating away from us. Let's take a quick look at our leaderboard. Yeah, we've got nothing, of course. G-Drive in first, then Rebellion and Toyota. Boy, we're not used to seeing that. G-Drive just promoted up. They're anywhere near that competitive. Mueller up to 8th for a bit and then falls back to 10th. He's down to 6-0. Although Briscoe up to 4-5. But still, I wish Mueller would... I mean, pre-race he was at 10. So he's definitely not showing the kind of form we were expecting. Just got off fired up, but he did get up to 7th. So first half hour of the season in the books. And we're going on to hybrid for the first time. And yeah, we're going to have a problem with the tires here. Temp's going to get too low. So I'll be boosting that up shortly. Mueller battling in the middle of the pack. Briscoe still at the back of it. Okay. Let's push the tires a bit. Just to get through this stint. Just want to get him up a little. Not a huge amount. Briscoe, his tires are looking better. He hasn't locked up yet. see if that's enough. Probably won't be. Because we haven't been out here that long. Yep, it's going to stay the same. So I may have to do that again later. Seventh and 11th, and Mueller down to 5-3, Briscoe 5-1. Well, I'd rather have them both be consistent than one high and one low, but it's definitely looking like a race that we're going to have to outsmart them on, particularly with the repairing issue, rather than just outrace them through sheer speed. And there's a lockup for Briscoe, just as I was talking about how he hadn't done it yet. Ugh. Not a huge mistake, but one that we really didn't want. 7th and 10th. And we're gaining some points. Toyota now in first. Rebellion and G-Drive still high. The thing is, Mueller isn't far from going up quite a bit. Really, Briscoe either. I mean, in 12th and like 2.5 seconds behind Mueller. So it's just very, very tight up through, you know, most of the field. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to do another bit of pushing on the tires, unfortunately. I'd rather not, but it is what it is. Down to about 7 laps of fuel. We'll see how that goes. Push. 5th and 8th. Oh, we've got some of the other cars coming in already. And I think that's probably going to hurt them overall. We'll see. Down to about 30% on the tires. All right, let's see if that's enough to get us through to the finish line. And we'll try it again. Still enough fuel for the time being, at least. And now we're in the red with about 10 minutes more to go, so yeah. The tires don't quite have enough. It's questionable whether softs would have been better, I guess. But we have what we have. There's no changing it up now. 2nd and 3rd, but of course we're not going to stay there after we pit. Let's go down to 2 laps flat, and you know what? Probably should slow down here. Let's make sure we do this smartly. Yep, 16 and 15%. So we're going to go in first with Briscoe. Got to get him pretty close to that mark, though. I may not have to take him all the way to 112, but definitely close. Definitely within a lap of it. Okay. I'm going to have him go in here. I think we definitely want to switch to Ludwig. It's looking strong. And we did 27 laps. We're able to get most of the charge. Not all of it. We can probably back off a little bit to about 25. And that'll be plenty of extra there. We'll stick with balanced approach. Then Mueller will come in the next lap around, and your tires are looking very ugly indeed. Definitely going to lose some time here. But, I mean, like some of the other cars going on harder tires. So we may still be okay overall. It may not. It's really dicey. You know what? I'll go to Van Hoor next. We'll save Negrau for later. And same basic idea. First pit stop. Of course, these are going to be so important. Just over 40 seconds. Got that one right. I don't like going below about 15% on the tires, and we're here at 10. Maybe 9 by the time you get in there. So that's bad. And the thing about it is when they come out of the pits, they're going to be looking better. So we should be able to conserve a little bit more. Good. Just over 40 seconds again. So we should be able to be a little bit better on the tires for all of the stints from here out, but I still don't know if it's enough. All right, 5th and 8th. Let's speed this up. So I think that's progress. Now Van Hoor is solid. Ludwig good, so maybe he can make up some ground. We'll see. I think we're looking all right here. We're not looking great. Looking all right. And there goes Van Hoor already off of the fired up. But he's closing on 10 seconds off the lead. See, we're not losing a ton of time here is the thing. We're competitive. We're not destroying anybody, but we're competitive. So if we can stay competitive, we got a chance to make this do something, especially if the others have to repair and we don't. Okay, everything 57% or higher. A couple lower here. Suspension or rear wing, gearbox. None of those are crucial for this race, but still could be iffy. It's dropping a little bit. What's our temp? Okay, temp's going to stay the same. So I want to see how far this temperature drops. I'm just hoping we can avoid pushing this time. 5th and 9th now. Ludwig drops a spot. So yeah, we're definitely having a hard time. I feel if we were just a little bit faster, we'd be doing very well in this race. I think this is going to be a struggle, a grind. Can we do enough? Can we make enough good decisions? We get enough good luck in the pits? 10 seconds off the lead. And then 20 for Ludwig. So, whoa, 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 whoa. Yep. I didn't hit it quite soon enough. Doggone it. My first little mistake of the day. Hopefully there will not be many. Van Hoor's down to 5th, but... Or no, he's been in 5th. That's not a change. Now he's back up to 4th. Ludwig 9th. And is gradually losing time to the leaders. Not by a lot, but still is. Gradually gaining points. Toyota Rebellion and now Jackie Chan. G-Drive. Flavor of the month early in the race has really fallen off. And yeah, that temperature is going down pretty quick. I don't think we're going to be able to conserve at all. Ludwig up to 8th. Yeah. So we're very much the definition of a middle-of-the-pack performer so far. 12 laps of fuel is plenty. I think we're still going to come up short on the tires. My biggest concern. Now, Vanhoor down to 15.29, so they're pulling away up there at the front. Don't like that either. Which isn't to say there's anything I can do about it. I just don't know. Because the durability of those tires are better, and so they're probably just going to be stronger as this goes on. Normally I'm the one who goes with the slower, more durable tires, but this one is right on the edge in terms of which is the best choice. Vanhoor making a charge here, trying to get third, staying right with him, and got it. Alright, third and eighth. That would be big if he can hold that. 8 laps, 40% on the tires. And we got about 20 minutes. Vanhoor slips to fourth. If we're going to be able to conserve it all, it'll be for a short period. I think we might be able to, though. Yeah, Vanhoor right there in the competition, second through fourth. And here goes Ludwig. Going to try to make a charge. He's up to seventh. Yeah, we know. And he's up, you know, he's been driving pretty well, and Vanhoor's solid during this whole set. They really haven't wavered that much. Come on. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of extra fuel here, so maybe we'll want to back that off for the next set. Slow down. And yeah, let's conserve at least for a bit. Then go harvest. Use up that fuel. Definitely can't go any more than that. That was just getting us just a bit to make the tires last longer at decent quality. Okay, you're going in, and then we'll be going in right after you, so that's going to be a very interesting thing. Ludwig. I want to stretch these as far as I can. I think this lap and then pit on the next one. Yeah, that'll put you just over the line. But that's where I want you to be. The tires are indeed going to come in a little better this time. Okay. Alright, Briscoe's not all the way there, and Castelli down to 4. I don't like that, but I don't have a choice. We're going to be at... Okay. Yeah, I think I want to just knock off one lap of fuel at 24 and change. I'm going to need to see good stuff from the pit crew here. Vanhoor still at 20%. Alright. McGraw is the best one of the ones that are left, so I like that. We're going to give you a little bit more fuel, of course. Take you up to 26. See how Ludwig does. switching to Castelli, who we hope is going to pick this up. Well, nothing yet. Good stop. Under 40 seconds. Comes out in 10th. But a bunch of other cars not pit yet, of course. Van Hoor. Can we make a smooth switch to Grau? Is at 6.4, a very respectable number. We do. Great work by the pit crew so far. 4 for 4. Out in 7th. We'll go hybrid right away. And let's speed this up. Alright. Everybody else coming in for their pits. Let's see how much damage Negrao is going to do to that number 1 car. .65, but Castelli at 4.2. And now she's out of her fired up zone. And there he goes. Whoops. 4. Go medium and conserve to drop those tire temps to about where hers are. Waiting for one more to pit, but right now we're 3rd and 6th, so we are gradually moving up. It looks like our strategy is working a bit at least. Weather? It's going to get a bit warmer temporarily. 6-6 and 4-1. Definitely looking like Negrao is the star of this particular show at the moment. Yeah, let that go way too low. I think our tires are about even. 5th and 3rd. Still waiting on, I believe that's Toyota to pit. There they go. We may not catch them, but we're going to close it down. And we did. They're 2nd and 4th. That would put us 2nd just behind Toyota. That would be a very respectable finish. And we're not even quite halfway through the race yet. I'm feeling a lot better about this. It looks like our strategy is paying at least some dividends. Grau down under 6. Castelli bouncing back up a bit. Drop to 5th and then back up to 4th. And Negrao is right there. Was right there with the leaders. Now we're going to sync this up. Okay. 5, 6, and 4, 5. So we're getting pretty average showing here. Castelli dropping back to 5th. And Negrao now 6 seconds back. Seemingly unable to hold the pace. But still, we're a pretty close 2nd overall. If we keep this up, we could win this race. That would be excellent. Okay. Yep, Negrao definitely fading. Again, they came in later, so they've got more durable tires that are have a lot more left in them. So it's just the timing of the pits is really having a slide towards the end of ours compared to them. We haven't lost that much distance in terms of time compared to the first pit stop, and some of the other drivers have. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's just sit here and harvest for quite a while now. Because Thelly actually has worse tires than Negrau. I'm kind of surprised by that. Although she doesn't have the smoothness. That's probably just a skill thing. Boy, she's losing a lot of... She's lost a lot of time, though. Gotta burn through this fuel. "20 minutes or so now till we switch again. 2nd and 6th, Castelli fading. And Toyota moving up. So moving to more of a more distant 2nd. Ooh, she's up to 6-1 on her driving, though. At least she's picked up the pace. Got to give her credit for that. Not yet. Because this is going to be your only set. So we've got to get you... Probably for Negrau, too. We've got to get you a little bit more time out there, even if we burn the tires doing it. It's not enough to get you close to the line. You've got to get over that 112 line. Yeah. It's going to hurt doing it. Okay. I think once again we're a little bit high on fuel. So I might take it down one more lap for the next set, especially Negrau is high. Okay. Now you can come in. Ooh, Ludwig at 10. And not quite maxed out, but almost. Let's give you the nod. That's close enough. Yeah, just go up to 23. Yeah, because you went slightly over last time. So 23 laps of fuel should be enough. Ooh, boy, I don't like where that is. Suspension already at 29%. Okay. We're going to go to low on you right away. Go down to 21. There we are. Balanced. Dropping that down right away. We're just going to have to slow things down, because either that or repair the suspension. No thank you on that. This will be Negrau's final go-round. Boy, Mueller or Van Hoor? And Mueller dropped, but Van Hoor isn't ready yet. Let's see, first of all. Yeah, you're down there too. Yeah, that's a lot of parts. You know what? Let's go low for this stint for you as well. I don't like slowing down, but again, the choice is between that and repairing. I don't think it's much of a choice. Okay, Ludwig is out at 9.9, so hopefully that'll make up for that some. Oh, they had to repair. So far, so good on the pit work. We've gotten fortunate with that. Yep, and now you go low. And hybrid. Okay. So we'll see how much we lose on this stint in terms of condition, and then decide what to do for the final one. Temp's going to go up and down. 7th and 10th, but other cars pitting, repairing. So let's just hold the phone here and see where we end up. Come on. Mueller at 4-2, but Ludwig driving great. So maybe car 2 will catch up. That's 20-some seconds. That's a big gap. It's also a big form number for a good driver, which Ludwig certainly is. Not great, but he's definitely good. Of course, I wonder about the fuel calculation. Did I drop it down enough? Did I drop it too much? We will see. Only the one car ahead of us that is pit, and that's mediums. Interesting call there. We're up to 5th. Trying to go for getting up to 4th, at least for the moment. Now, he's in the fired up zone, but still doing well. Still 2 more to have come in. Well, they're battling for 3rd. Lost it for now. That won't help him get it back. Yeah, temperature. We're gonna be able to go conserve here, I think, with the tires if the temperature stays up. That'll help our wear a little bit. 3rd and 5th. Now 2nd. Mueller is not driving that well, and he's on low. He's still up to 2nd. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Yeah, Toyota running away with it, but we are smashing everybody else. Certainly seen nothing here to change my mind about them being the top competition this year. Mueller drops to 3rd. They don't have. I mean, they got to drop behind us when they pit, I think. About half an hour now. Both drivers staying about where they were. Mueller in the 4s, and Ludwig just flat out perfect. He's gained several seconds. All right, here we go. Up to 2nd and close to 1st. So Mueller's keeping car number 1 right close to the lead, and really I can't ask for more than that. Ludwig is up to 4th. He's got a good margin on the rest of the field there. Okay. Like where this is heading. We're competitive at the top of the field. just hope our car holds up. And I haven't seen very many repairs. Seen a little bit. I haven't seen very many repairs by the rest. But there's still over an hour to go. Okay. And now we're having issues. Okay, 10 minutes. You know what? Let's slow this down. Yeah. Going low is really helping the parts. I think we want to do that the rest of the race. Still well over an hour to go. We're just going to grind this out and get what we can. We're going for surviving the race. Ludwig still looking perfect. Which is why he's bounced up car number 2 to 4th. We're going to be able to reduce the fuel even more for the next switchover. Matter of fact, let's go conserve here. Should have done it a little bit ago, actually. We're really all in on the just outlasting everybody idea. That's close enough. And then, okay, there's another repair. That's good. Now, Ludwig, keep you out there, especially since you're fired up. Keep you out there as long as we can get away with it. 2 minutes a lap. Are you going to make it through another lap here? Probably not. I mean, you might, but I don't think so. I think you're just going to not quite make it. So you come in. Okay, Briscoe, you started the race, and now you're going to finish it. So we're going to keep you on low. You should be able to drop the fuel even more. Down to 19. Then this will be Mueller coming around, and it'll be his final lap. Still in second place, still not far from first. Ugh. Well, no, not Ugh. Ugh for Negrau, but Van Hoor's looking pretty good. So that's nice. Okay. Absolutely vital. Final set of pit stops. Can we get it done? Briscoe at 6-1 is no Ludwig in terms of the current form, but he's still doing well. 37-second stop. And gets back out there, although we are going to go neutral on the tires. Well, I would, except for you're about to come into the pit stop. So, okay. Van Hoor, final pit stop. And there's our mistake. Only 5-second mistake, though. Could have been worse. He's going to be mad about it, but again, it could have been so much worse. Okay, you go neutral. Yep, both drivers harvest. We are 6th and 7th. And now we're waiting for the others to come in. There's nothing to do but run it out. Just over an hour to go. Both drivers will have enough time. And now Van Hoor's period of joy is gone. Briscoe will still have one. And what's our temp at? Okay, it's going to stay up there, so we're going to be able to do some conserving of the tires to really make sure that we don't go into the red. I'm going to want to make sure I do that before it gets too late. Under an hour. Park condition. Nothing in the red yet for either driver. Okay, I think we're going to make it. We might even be able to go back to medium at the end, but definitely got to get a lot closer than this before I make that call. And there we go. Briscoe's nose drops into the red. It says, no, that's not bad. Oh, it's Briscoe. Yeah, okay, Briscoe did drop into the red. Go hybrid before we forget. $45. Fourth and fifth. Oh, they're doing some repairs. That's going to help us. Knocks them out of the running. Both cars ahead of us still have to come in. Eight, 9 laps of fuel left. Really strange that they're waiting this long to pit. I mean, they got plenty of tire, but okay, there we go. There goes one, and we pass them. Okay, we're second and third. Now we're just waiting for Toyota. Do they have to repair? That's the key thing, because I don't know that we're close enough to pass them and stay ahead. Close enough to pass them, but maybe not stay ahead. So, and there's Briscoe. Still at 18% there. And we're still holding on, barely. There they go, and they're repairing. Oh, that is a beautiful thing. They're repairing. Now, Briscoe has dropped to third. But I almost don't care. Okay, I get down to about 15 minutes. I want to go conserve. We've still got to be careful on the fuel. Yeah, and, you know, they're going all in here. But, yeah, that's us in the winner's circle is what that looks like. Ooh. Engine condition low. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I didn't push this any harder. Ooh, the front wing down to 7%. Ouch. There's nothing I can do about it at this point, though. Well, he must have had some really bad luck there to get it down that low. Only 20 minutes left, though. We're on low. Okay. We're going to go hybrid again. Oh, yeah. We've actually waited a little bit too long to do that. Go conserve on the tires so that there's something left of them at the end. I'm probably going to lose the first place. Probably going to get second and third here. But I just want to survive the race. Don't run out of fuel. Yeah, and they have mechanical problems too. So if they can edge those out, we'll just take our hat off to them and move on with our life. Yep. Lost the position. So where are we at? Okay. Right there with them, but don't quite get it. And I don't think there's anything else we can do. We're going on hybrid the rest of the way. And okay. It's about as far as we can go with that. We'll switch to neutral. Briscoe in third. Not by that much. Van Hoor is only about 3 seconds back. Of course, both cars have nothing left to give. 6 minutes. Gonna keep it at the slower speed, just see how this plays out. Yeah, only 3 seconds ahead there. They're super worn on their tires, and their tires aren't fast. Still at 7%. That could drop more at any time. Whew. Even if Briscoe drops to fourth, it still wouldn't be a disaster. So this is more of a battle of attrition, and right now it looks like Toyota's going to come out just on top of us. Yep, and we're going to lose this spot. Nothing that I can do about it. Okay, second and fourth. That makes it a 5-point gap. Minute and a half in the race. Still holding on with that nose. Come on. Yeah, I'm not really concerned about your tire wear. Okay. Frankly, we got lucky in this one. I mean, the pit crew did very well. Only one mistake for a few seconds. 5-second difference wouldn't have affected the standings. 6% left there. I mean, the timing out at the end. Oh, lost. Yeah. So, I don't think we could have, anyway, we could have squeezed any more out of this. Toyota could well be a formidable adversary in this race, or in this season. We'll catch them later as our car improves. But they could hang with us for a while. And, of course, they're not just hanging with us right now. They won. And we've got some catch-up to do. Not likely to see any penalties this early in the year. Nope, they had a drive-through penalty, so it says. We've been seeing some fake ones of those. Rebellion got the pole, which is fine with us. Toyota wins second and third. Okay, not great, but also not a disaster. A Rebellion is up there in third, ahead of Jackie Chan. G-Drive had the fast start, but then faded, and United Autosports gave us almost nothing. Oh, if you only knew how much I'm spending on the cars, Stephanie. If you only knew. Mueller did well for not having the best form and solid form by the others. Great job by Ludwig. Bit subpar for Castelli, but Ludwig really the standout here. Made a big difference for car number 2. And solid first showing for Ryan Briscoe. If he keeps doing that, I won't be too embarrassed with him. We finished second and get a bit of boost of the team marketability. And we didn't have to lose quite that much money, but we're going to lose some no matter what. Okay, so the ruling from Ardennes is that we're probably headed for a tough battle with Toyota this year, as expected. But we won't really have a good handle on that for a few races further. We'll be off to Russia next time. I think we got some new sponsors to pick up. All kinds of more fun to get done. And 15 more weeks on the forecasting center upgrade. More progress toward all of that coming up next time in Russia. Till then, thanks for watching, everybody. More Motorsport Manager will continue.